Welcome to Freaky Fauna Friday, where every Friday we take a little time and explore some of the freaks of nature from around the planet we cherish so deeply. So please, jump aboard and let's explore the wilds together.
Oh, yes.
Welcome back to Freaky Fauna Friday. I'm the great and peaceful Mystery.
And I'm Jay.
And today we're going to talk about your favorite cetacean.
I love cetaceans when it doesn't have to do with a paper.
Citations.
Yeah, those I can't
Cetaceans.
Yeah.
Do you know what your favorite cetacean is?
I believe my favorite cetacean, what the heck is his name? It's that bottlenose whale.
It is the northern bottlenose whale.
Really?
Yeah.
That's what we're doing?
Yeah.
Oh. It is. That's my favorite cetacean.
I know.
It reminds me of home.
Gosh, I love these guys. Specifically, we're going to talk about the northern one. There are two species, which is one of their facts we'll get to later.
Dang. We're doing the bottlenose whale.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is the smaller of the two. The one you keep sending me videos of is the bigger of the two species.
Okay.
But that they don't know anything about it.
Right. It's a very mysterious, deep diving.
They're both very
creature.
mysterious.
Yes.
But yeah, we'll talk about them. So they are listed as near threatened, which is the second to which is the second to lowest of like the actual threatened stuff.
Okay. Is that because we don't really know too much about
Now
them?
we'll talk about that a little more. That probably does fall into it.
Okay.
That and then where they kind of are, they're in the Atlantic, so the whaling pressures there and the fishery pressures there are much more laxed
As opposed to the Pacific?
to the Pacific.
Especially the west coast of the Pacific?
Well, that and China and other countries are hard capturing fish schools by using deep sea trawlers. The U.S. is not perfect by any means. No country is perfect.
Right.
But there are groups in the U.S. that are really pushing against these things to help that and stuff with like turtle gates. And, we still don't know how effective they actually are. We just know we catch less turtles. So nobody's perfect.
Right,
Nobody's
yeah.
going to be perfect.
Not
But
when
these guys are found in an area with better improvement and better management right now.
Okay.
China, for example, still goes and fishes these areas, but it's a lot longer of a haul.
Yeah,
it's
it's
hard
hard
to
to go all the way back. Yeah.
It's harder to set a whole fleet.
Mm-hmm.
Not impossible, just harder. The northern bottlenose whale, Hyperiodon amphiluteus, is a species of beaked whale in the Zippidae family, being one of only two members of its genus, Hyperiodon.
Okay.
The northern bottlenose beaked whale was hunted heavily by Norwegian and Britain in the 19th and early 20th centuries. It is one of the last living deep diving super deep diving mammals on the planet. And this is one of those that may be the deepest diving.
Okay.
It's up there. It's that close to where it's hard to really point at who can do it.
Mm-hmm.
But so these guys are definitely a contender for that title as deepest diving mammal.
Okay.
Our current records is 767 square feet.
What's that mean?
They dive straight down 767 feet. Sorry, I said square feet because it's figure 3.
Okay, that's right. You screwed me off.
Sorry. 700. I'm dyslexic. 7,670.
That sounds much better.
7,670 feet down.
That's really far.
It's the numbers the same backwards and forwards, and it was messing with me.
I gotcha.
And capable of diving for up to an hour and a half.
Okay, so they can hold their breath for a long time and go very deep.
Some put it all the way up to 130 minutes.
So
over 2 hours.
Basically, what you're saying is if you drop something in the deep in the pool, this is the guy you want to send down there and start looking for it.
Yeah, these guys can do it.
Oh, that's funny. I've done that before.
But yeah, so when physically mature, northern bottlenosed whales, which they are beaked whales, measure about 32 feet in length. Similar to the great beaked whales, the larger of the known records of the southern bottlenosed whales, their foreheads, or aka the melons, are sexually dimorphic. So mature males have an extremely large melon. So that big jiggly sac on their forehead.
Yeah, it's like their forehead.
It's called a melon.
Okay.
And males have much larger ones than females.
And I think just alone, beaked whales are freaky fauna, if you ask me.
They are an ancient lineage of whales.
I mean, who listening at home would have known that there's beaked whales if you didn't listen to this show?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, probably a lot of you, actually. You're all smart.
So mature males have larger melons, which flatten and square in shape. So if it's like a big square, almost like a sperm whale head stuck on to a beak or a nose of a bottlenose dolphin,
Yeah.
that is a big adult male northern bottlenose whale.
Okay.
Any questions so far?
No, not yet.
So mature females and juveniles of both sexes have rounder, smaller melons.
Okay.
So that's a good way to sexually tell them apart immediately.
Mm-hmm.
Males have, when they're an adult male and adult female, an adult male has this big, square, really tall melon.
Bulbous head.
And a female has a smaller, rounder, more gentler head.
Okay.
And then babies, you can't sex them until they're older. Melon coloration can vary, though it appears to be the head of most males becomes worn off white or a buff color as they age. The beak is not as long as other beaked whale species, and only mature male whales have two small teeth, which erupt from the front jaw at the end of from the front end from the bottom jaw, but are not easily seen.
Huh.
So some beaked whales or tusked whales,
right,
have really exaggerated.
Pronounced.
These guys don't.
Right. Yeah.
You really only see the beaks on really old males. And still, even then, it's really hard to see them. They just barely poke out of the bottom lip.
And how many? Well, I guess we'll discuss probably at the end. But I wonder how many of these have actually been recorded and documented.
These guys, I mean, they were hunted commercially for a long time.
That's terrible.
Out of all the beaked whales, it had one of the stronger populations.
Yeah, sad.
They still probably have, out of all the beaked whales, probably one of the strongest populations.
Right. There's just hardly any beaked whales left.
Yeah. Some of the species have only been seen twice ever.
That's wild. Have these guys? These are the ones that were recorded, and the one I send you where it comes up by the boat.
Yeah.
And I guess how many times have they been recorded ever?
A bunch.
Okay, they have. Okay.
As far as their counterparts go, they are much more common.
Gotcha. Okay.
If you go to their habitats, you have a chance to run into them.
Mm-hmm.
It's just their habitat is not very hospitable for people.
Gotcha.
Females also have teeth, but they are buried in the jaw and they never erupt. Their dorsal fin is relatively small, only about 12 to 15 inches tall at the largest, and about 2/3 of the way back on their bodies. It is phalest, which means sickle-shaped.
Okay.
So instead of being tall or anything like that, is sickle-shaped dorsal fin, and usually pointed. The back is mid to dark gray with a very light underside. They weigh approximately 12,000 to 16,000 pounds.
That's decent size.
So a really small one is the size of the biggest African elephant.
Right. That's pretty decent.
Mm-hmm. I mean, when your cousins are 500,000 pounds.
The blue whale?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I know. That's the extreme, though.
I mean, it's hard to say you're decent. It's big for land.
Okay, there you go. Yeah.
An adult one weighs as much as the biggest T-Rex we ever found.
Compared to me, it's pretty big.
Yeah. No, they are. The oldest recorded age determined by counting annual growth rings in the tooth was a whaled specimen was 37 years old. So not very long-lived whales.
Well, that we know of, yeah.
Yeah, the oldest one ever recorded.
That we caught, right?
Yeah, they was dead.
Right.
They were burning it for oil.
Oh gosh.
Calves have prolonged weaning stages, and nursing continues until juvenile stages, up to 4 years old. Males become sexually mature at around 7 to even 11 years old. Females take longer, between 8 and 12 years. They live in ocean areas that are very, very deep. It is very rare to see them in shallower water than 6,500 feet.
Shallower than 6,500. That's crazy.
And we don't know a lot about what they're doing down there, but it's proposed that whatever their main food source is
down there.
Is a deep sea organism.
Yeah.
And so it's probably a jellyfish of some kind or something like that, or squid.
They probably have something in that round head of theirs to like shoot off sonar.
That's what a melon does.
And oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, so that makes sense. I'll say they could probably see down there just fine with the sound waves.
Oh, yeah, no, that's what it is. It's an echolocation, like reverberating chamber. Unlike many species of beaked whale, northern bottlenose beaked whales are known to approach and are actually extremely curious about humans, which made them very easy targets for whale hunters.
Okay.
So these are one of the few beaked whales
that were like, hey,
there's people. Let's go see them.
Let's see what this is
and
all
they still
about.
do this behavior to this day. They still like people.
Oh, no.
However, they have demonstrated avoidance in certain sounds, such as emitted by naval sonar in controlled doses responding studies.
Yep, I would too.
So they do not like sonar. And some of them have learned ships, and there's not whaling really in the Atlantic anymore. Like there's subsistence whaling.
What's that?
Basically, there's some like Icelandic and Greenland villages that they've been whaling for thousands of years.
Right, so they're keeping their traditions, I guess. Yeah.
Well, no, there's subsistence. They need that whale to eat.
Oh, okay.
Or they will die.
Gotcha. Okay.
So subsistence whaling, I believe, is really in most of the northern Atlantic the only whaling allowed.
Okay.
So like if your community depends on whales, like
you're allowed.
How can we tell you no?
Right, exactly, yeah.
Like the Japanese whaling fleet does not need them.
Right.
They have plenty of food.
Yeah.
Then they take it, each vessel takes 100 whales a year. It's a horrific practice. I used to do an hour and a half lecture on it in school. But what was I saying? Now you got me off track. But they're still, they're really cool. Underwater recordings have found that northern bottlenose whales produce regular high-pitched frequency clicks and click trains, which have characteristic frequency modulating pulses are called upsweeps, commonly found in other species of beaked whales. Northern beaked whales live in large social groups and are typically found at surface in the groups anywhere from 4 to 20, with most of the groups staying below at some point.
Okay.
So as far as beaked whales go, they're very social, even to things outside.
It's almost like a dolphin behavior.
Yeah. And that could be convergence, that beak and everything like that.
But I guess whales are pretty social too.
Some species.
Yeah.
Blues and humpbacks, and it's weird. A true giant baleen whales, they can't have a lot of them together.
There's not enough.
There's not enough food.
Right. Yeah. Resources.
Yeah. So blue whales are extremely solitary.
Gotcha. But they still communicate, right?
Yeah.
I guess.
But
I guess that's not really as much social.
They
behavior.
can talk 3,000 miles away.
Right.
So they're not touching fins.
Right. Yeah.
But like humpbacks, most of the time it's like a mom and a calf. Sometimes related pods are formed. Bachelor pods are formed with young males. And then a lot of the calf pods will have like a really big bull male within 20 or so miles.
Okay.
Just kind of watching out.
Yeah.
So what do they feed on?
That's the mystery, huh?
Northern bottlenose beaked whales mainly feed on deep sea squids.
See, how do they know that?
Their guts.
Oh, okay. I guess that makes sense.
When they were whaled, they cut them open and they're like, hey, this thing's full of squids.
Interesting. So that's okay.
Mostly Gotassus ferlaciidae and G. steinsterlius, which are just two species of deep sea squid.
Okay.
And some bottom fishes, and even been seen to eat giant Greenland halibut. Forage divers can last up for longer than an hour at depths of reaching over 1,000 meters, like we already said. A small percentage of bottlenose beaked whales have also been observed feeding on rabbitfish, redfish, spiny dogfish, and sea skates.
Sea skates. All right. Someone's got to eat the sea skates.
You know what a skate is?
I can't remember, no.
It's like halfway between a stingray and a shark.
Oh, I did know that. You're right.
Spiny dogfish is a shark.
Oh, okay.
A rabbitfish is a cousin of the pufferfish.
Oh, wow.
Other recorded preys have been seen are Taurus pavio, brachiothecian squids, which I believe are kind of close related to the true giants.
Okay.
They're not giants themselves, but they're a sister branch. Vampire squids, Taurusian megapose, a lot of prawns, sea cucumbers, common lin, echinoderms, and sabotats species.
So they're eating a little bit of everything.
Yeah, like they're 90% of their diet is squid.
Okay, gotcha. But
but if they run into other things, they'll grab them.
They're not opposed to other meals.
Yeah, but they want squid. So their population of whales was endemic to the northern Atlantic. Populations were found, like we already said, they need that really deep. It's really rare to find them under 6,500 feet. In subarctic waters of the Davison Strait and the Labrador Straits, the Greenland Sea, and the Baltic Seas. But their range as far south as Newfoundland and Nova Scotia in the in the Americas. As of 2017, the population in northeastern Atlantic was estimated to be between 10,000 and 45,000. However, this number and their population are extremely poorly understood. We don't have a lot of data of identifying individuals yet.
Okay.
So it's really hard to get an idea whether we're seeing the same groups that travel a lot
Okay.
or how homebound they are and stuff like that.
Gotcha.
Like right now, humpbacks are probably the most studied one, and we actually have a database that looks at their dorsal fins and tells you, or their tail fins and their pec fins, their flippers, their ID.
Right. It's like a fingerprint kind of, because they're all unique.
Yeah. We don't have enough data on these. So low end, they kind of put them at 10,000. High end, they put them at 45,000. The Gull, the large submarine canyon east of Nova Scotia, is home to the Scottish shelf population of 164 whales, currently listed as under Canadian Species at Risk Act as endangered. The population is focused on long-term research projects conducted by the Whitehead Labs, named after them.
Oh, cool. Okay.
The Dalhousie University since 1988. So there's isolated populations too.
Mm-hmm.
So they live in this deep sea trench
Outside of Scotland.
Yeah. No. Outside of Nova Scotia.
Oh.
It's called the Scotland Shelf.
Oh, okay. I guess I misheard that.
Wear your headphones.
Yeah.
In 1976, the scientific community and the International Whaling Commission identified a single population across the northern Atlantic. 2011, they determined that these two populations off eastern Canada, the Scotland Shelf and Labrador-Davis Strait, which recent studies have confirmed are genetically distinct from each other. So individual northern species of bottlenose whales have been sighted off the Azores and the Canary Islands as well.
Okay. And that's down by the Bahamas and stuff, right?
So we really don't know how many species. So they're genetically different, but is that enough for new species, or were whaling fragmented their population so hard that not inbreeding, but they are getting a genetic footprint for the areas that they're found?
Yeah, genetic, not isolation.
Yeah,
but,
it would be genetic isolation.
Is that it? Okay. Yeah. I could see it. I mean, just being that, it doesn't mean it's a new species. It's just, what is that? Their phenotypes, different phenotypes may have been unlocked.
So extent residents, as per IUCN Red List, November 2020, they're found in Canada, the Four Islands, France, Germany, Greenland, Iceland, Ireland, Netherlands, Norway, Portugal, Spain, Svalbard, Jan Mayen, Sweden, United Kingdoms, and United States.
Okay. So they're seen all over the...
Yeah, but there ain't many of them left, so...
Yeah, well, yes and no, right?
10,000 across the whole northern Atlantic is not a lot.
No. Well, you said 10 to maybe 40.
Yeah, which still is not a lot.
It's more, but it is a lot more than I thought, like, before we started this, because I thought they were just like... We've seen like 3 in history, but I didn't know.
No, these guys are much more common than the other ones.
Yeah. So I guess that's a positive thing, but yeah, they're still... The beaked whales in general are on their way out, and that's sad.
So on January 20th, 2006, a female northern beaked whale was spotted in central London in the River Thames.
Wow.
River Thames whale reached as far up as Albert Bridge. She was moving onto a barge and rescued, hoping to take her back out to sea. She died, though, following a convulsion on the 21st during her rescue.
Oof.
Her skeleton now hangs in the National History Museum in London.
Oh, wow.
There was another sighting in August 6th of 2019 at Loch Linney, a sea loch located on the west coast of Scotland. At the time, it was thought to be searching for food in the area, but there was been 21 previous live sightings of northern beaked whales in Scotland since 2000. It is speculated these whales may be migrating north, west Europea shelf waters in the summertime looking for food.
Okay.
So this could be a new behavior that they're starting to experience. On October 1st of 2020, a rescue group basically helped unground a group of bottlenose beaked whales out of Loch Long, north of Glasgow. It's speculated these whales moved into shallow waters in response to military sonar exercise driving them into shallow waters.
Okay.
And that happened on the west coast of America. The military detonated a secret project and killed hundreds of thousands of whales and millions of sea life.
Gosh, was that the the Bikini Atoll?
No,
okay.
it was a sonar. It was a sonar experiment.
No, it was a sonar experiment.
Yeah.
Oh gosh. Okay, so it wasn't like a hydrogen bomb.
No. It was, and it like all these whales are found like their ears are internal.
Yeah.
But like busted eardrums and stuff like that.
Gosh. Yeah. Sound weapons. Yeah. Let's just use it on nature first and, some of our most ancient sentient animals.
So the International Whaling Commission designated the northern bottlenose beaked whale as protected stock in 1977 and set a 0 catch quota.
Nice. That's good.
Northern bottlenose whales are still killed in the Faroe Islands. And this is one of those that we talked about.
For the cultural.
And there's the Faroe Islands regulate only allowing the killing of bottlenose whales that have beached themselves and cannot be driven out or in the process of beaching themselves.
Oh, okay.
So they are still even respecting as much as possible.
Yeah.
They're like, if it's already kind of stuck in shore, it's such a deep water whale, it's fair game.
Right.
Which I don't disagree with.
Right. It's good because it's probably not going to make it anyways.
Yeah. That's kind of, they're not going to expend the effort to drag it back out to sea for it to try, maybe.
They're basically harvesting what's already about to be gone.
Like there's a chance if you drag it back out to sea, especially, these things get confused and come in and stuff like that. But that's kind of where it falls. So these guys are ambassadors. They are species at risk in some areas. They are still under the conservation of migratory species of the wild animals. There's a bunch of groups trying to do this. Northern bottlenose beaked whales are among the lowest known metachlorically diverse in any cetacean.
Okay.
So they're not very diverse. Due to their low genetic diversity and slow reproductive rate, recover this population may be vulnerable to human sensories and statistic events.
So basically, these guys ain't going to come back until we just leave the ocean alone.
Like they're very slow goers.
Slow growers, slow reproduction rate,
and even all the living individuals are related. Not inbred levels, but like.
So it's like all of us in Hardin County.
Yeah.
Just a little bit related.
Yeah. Where that points to, probably they were not quite to population collapse, but they were going that way.
Yeah.
Like cheetahs right now are genetically probably unsavable. We'll do that an episode on that.
Oh, well, foreshadowing, huh?
They're all related.
Oh, no.
Every cheetah alive is related, like a little close.
Well, if you just take everything back far enough, we're all related, right?
All right. Well, I've been the great and peaceful mystery.
And I've been Jay. And before we go, it's just important that you all remember that the fight against data centers that, are against what we are for this show, protecting nature.
And you, in harmony with nature and humans, it can happen. A data center is an ecological and financial disaster, not politically speaking. It doesn't matter. I don't care. But the pushback is working. They've canceled half of their proposed projects for the next couple of years. And so keep pushing back. Save your water. Save your wildlife.
Save you.
Don't give 1 square inch to these people.
Save our American culture.
I want your kids to be able to go in their backyard and catch a salamander and look at an American toad and watch a deer run. And these things will have devastating ecological impacts, let alone the human genetic impacts and such. I'm not even talking about that, but yeah, it's working. So keep doing it.
Yep. Each individual has the power to say something and make a stink. So the stink is working. We're in the heart of Ohio where they're trying to put all these things in, and we can tell you firsthand it's working. So keep it up. Fight for yourself. Fight for nature. Fight for your community and your land. And fight for your water. Bye.
Thank you for listening to Freaky Fauna Friday. If you want to help the podcast grow, remember to share and give it a 5-star review.